Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. It's a Thursday night, that means we got a Friday crossword, and I am very excited about this one because little old David Lastle tweeted something just a few hours ago. If you think lockdown is tough, wait for this week's DA crossword. What you see isn't what you get. I am pumped. I'm going to get straight into this. Let's see what he's talking about. 9 clues are 6 down, as they must 16 across to be read correctly. All other clues are normal. I love these ones. I've seen them before where he's done something where one of the across clues was footloose, and you had to make all the other themed answers less one letter. So the answers that you put in weren't even complete words. Let's look at it. So we need to find out what that is. Let's just go from the top. Setter, let's worry about 24 down later. 12 across, possibly, called Hey, what's 12 across? Ramadan ceremony featuring whirling dervish. You know what? That's just a hidden clue. Between Ramadan and ceremony, you've got the word dancer. That's a whirling dervish. And we're off! So, why don't we go back to 11 across? Dancer, possibly, called Hey. Is this about a reindeer? Is it deer? Is there a homophone in this? Called Hey means you say something out loud. Is it about a dancer or is it a reindeer? Let's come back to it. Snake to decline bus. Now, snake here could be a verb, as into, what's a synonym for? Look at this. He's so cheeky. 19 down, 1 down. Probably a double meaning, but you need to get other clues. Nothing else is given. I mean, that's brilliant. Superhero, lots of options here. Could be a superhero that we're looking for. British capital could be just the letter B. Be part of circle. Bossy. Could this be a very deceitful split of the clue? Could B be half of it as the definition and then part of circle? What are other words for B? To exist. Yeah, who knows. Is this an anagram of contest and then? What is the literal though? Is it tight or is it gives in? Made more. Oh, wait a second. What if it's a themed clue? Remember. I just realized. The theme is 9 clues are 6 down, as they must 16 across. What's 16 across? 19 down, 1 down. He's a monster. Maybe it's a theme clue. We also don't know which 9 clues it is. I love these so much. New Yorker could be a mag. Outside Gideon skip animated dog. Outside Gideon could be G and R. And then skip animated dog. That starts with G and R. Now we only have 8 letters, so garbage. Oh, what if the theme requires you to take elements out of it, just like that footloose one? We need to get to the end just to figure out what's going on. Stirred dictators. That's funny. Within Plato module of study, I can see the word atom. This is another clue that I can't quite interpret. I feel like this might be a themed clue. Again, that looks like an anagram with too many letters. What if it's not dictators T? What if it's duces T? Escudate, seducate, suicidate? Dates of finest punchlines. Also, what are punchlines? Cryptically speaking, are they scars? No, I cannot interpret that yet. Could it be dates as in to romantically see someone? He's done that before to me. I take them all personally when I get tricked. I only just started drinking, so maybe that's the problem. It could work finished, could just be the K over. If we reflect 3 letters from personal, put a K in front of it, you get clan. The worst kind. It's probably not that. 9 clues are 6 down. What's 6 down? Faint could mean to keel over and pass out, but it could also mean thin, like a faint pencil line, paintbrush, faint noise in the distance. The Italian could be ill. Yeah, it's going to be ill something, surely. And then, if it is, we need 10 letters here. Get, led, out, punished. There's too many things going on though. What if it's... The Italian gives us the IL. Led out gives us the LDE. Now we need a 5-letter word for punished. And then we get a phrase for faint. Ordinarily I'd move on, but this is so vital. And it's going to end in ED, so I'm really missing 3 letters. Is it ill-defined? This is going to be brilliant. So the definition in 9 of these clues just either isn't there or isn't well done. Brilliant. Where are we at? 16 minutes. Okay, good. Because I have the added torture of Trying to make this worth watching. Ill-defined script. What's an ill-defined script? Nah, nothing doing. Smooch more cryptically. Is that going to be -X or is it just X unknown? Withdraw retainer. Hire purchase. This is a contradiction in terms, isn't it? Some kind of hybrid. Or another theme clue, which will be ill-defined. So I need to 16 across it, which I can't do yet because I haven't got 1 down or 19 down. They're ill-defined. It must be. Plato module of study. Definitely need this one. Detailed gun. It could mean take the tail off gun. Could be GU. No, not getting it. Ugh. It's so vital though. Plug. Present hour. Couple. Cry. Measure crestfallen bird. All of these just look ill-defined. Alright. How do we get there? Excuse me while I drink a bit. Is it a homophone about the word deer? D-E-A-R. Snake. Decline could be fall. Here we go. I think the answer is windfall, because to snake is to wind, to decline is to fall. Now why is bus a windfall? Is it ill-defined? What is going on? 6 down script. Ill-defined. Alright. Reverse engineering this. We need to 16 across, which means we need 19 down, 1 down, which must be a double meaning. If it's just 2 words. 19, yeah, 7 and then 8. But what if it means funny? We need to think of something that's funny. You know, like a crack up. Something along those lines. We've already got crack though. It's not going to be that, I don't think. But crack, what's a crack? Could be a blemish, splinter. What are gun cases? Violin cases. If it's a crack, it's going to be a funny... Where do we go from here? Assuming that's windfall, which I don't know it is. Withdraw retainer. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves another hidden clue. Withdraw retainer. Yeah, withdraw tells us it's backwards. Share tells us it's hidden. I think the answer is never, never. It's hiding backwards in revenue, even, and the last letter of retainer. Why is that higher purchase? It must be, though. It's no coincidence the words are hiding there. Confident with the end, but already we got 2 themed clues here and I don't know what's going on. Hello? Then gives in. That's your anagram. He always does this. The dash there made me think that the fodder for the anagram was contest and then. That's not it. It must be then gives in. Pause a sec. Then gives in gives us enough letters and we've got the V in the end there. Pretty confident. Now we need a word for tight. If it is actually tight. And contest, or contest, is going to be the anagram signpost. So then gives in? What does then gives in become? Now if it's tight, see I'm seeing evening immediately. What happens if we take that out? You get this evening. I mean, it could be shit evening, but it's probably not. Friday night? Is that going to be somehow tight? Surely this would be radius. Part of circle. B. How can I manipulate B to give us another word that could mean radius? And then from there, how do I retroactively justify what's going on in the theme? What if these are all wrong? What if I've just filled these in based on assumptions and it's just complete misdirection? What if it's an anagram of you 2 seasons somehow? You obviously got to substitute the 2 for something. A T, a duck. Plug, present, hour. Plug could be an add. Present could be here. Could be add here. How many steps do I have to take to turn hour into a word that means adhere? Follow? To stick? To... I'm almost certain it's adhere, making that an R. And that makes sense because it's definitely GR. And then to skip. Is it to skip as into... To gloss over. To omit animated dog is grommet. That's like one of the only normal clues I've seen in the past 15 minutes. Smooch more, cryptically. Is that an anagram? Yeah, looks like it. That's 10 letters. We got C, S, M, must be. Then what is an X? Smooch more is an anagram of chromosome. I was looking at a sum ending, and it is, but it's not pronounced that way. A chromosome. X is an example of one of them. We've also accepted Y. If we have an M there, what does this become? Or is it British capital like a colonial capital, like Batmania? But Batmania doesn't exist because they called it Melbourne instead. Could have been Batmania. Perhaps this isn't a themed clue. Perhaps we just need a measure, which we get from taking the crest off an existing bird. Take a finch, have the crest fall off, and you're left with an inch. And that's a measure. Maybe we look at a singing group. Does that mean we've got an alternation? What if they're not a singing group like a choir? What if they're just animals that are known to sing? There's too many ways to interpret things. Here we go. We have a T. And it's a T that I know is meant to be there. Is this just a double meaning? What are some words to cry? To weep, to call, to shout, to couple something as a verb, pair, to wed, yoke. No, maybe we just need to walk away for a second. Alright. We have already, I'm pretty certain, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 9 themed answers without understanding why. I don't know why bus could be a windfall. What if it's manipulation? What if it's carry on? No, I don't see how we get windfall out of bus unless it's bonus. It's carry on. Yeah, it must be. If the word bus carries on, it becomes bonus. That's a windfall. B carries on, it becomes a bone. That's a radius. If night carries on, it's tonight, and that's this evening. And if never, hire purchase. How do we get that? On hire purchase? On hire purchase? On never. Is this like a buyer beware thing? Doesn't matter. Wait, what if it's not a themed clue? What if it's just never? Maybe that's a normal clue, and I can't tell why. Doesn't matter. This has to be carry on. Ah, that's brilliant. That's so good. Always a manipulation. So, let's reverse engineer that. Stir dictator's tea that's funny? Well, I am glad I took the E out. Is this some kind of Latin word? If Plato carries on, it could become platoon. How do we get carry on from 19? A carry on could be like a brouhaha, maybe. Look again at this one. Now, cry carries on, it could become crony. So what's couple crony then? What's a couple? A duet. Crony's like a henchman. Patsy. Honey. It's a themed clue. That's why deer works. 12 across is dancer. Possibly reindeer. Called honey. Didn't call hay. Honey, deer. That's where you get the homophone. Is ill-defined script the literal? And the script they're referring to is style of writing. Sports initial could be S, and then stroke. Every down clue, I just get all Gorin on it, don't I? Oh, you know what else? What if honey's the literal and that's meant to be an A? And that makes this a scroll. Yeah. 12 across, possibly. That's so many steps. I thought the divide must be elsewhere, but 12 across dancer possibly makes it deer, and then that's the bit that's homophoned. So many steps! You gotta get dancer, turn that into a reindeer and not an actual dancer, and then homophone it. This man is a bastard. This must be crawl. Stroke? Like a swimming stroke is a crawl. And ill-defined script is scroll. Oh. Back here with 24 down, which we know is probably going to be a word for crony. So crony needs fantastic home for monarch. What if it's not March? Home for a monarch. Well, it's going to be a palace, isn't it? So your crony is your pal. Fantastic is ace. And we get palace, which is a home for a monarch. Pause for a second and make a note of what we've got that's a themed clue and what isn't. So that means there's only 4 more. I've got a P there. What if personal reflection are KPIs? Would he do that? Because work finished gives us the K. He loves to ignore outcasts. Made more attractive. If it is a verb, if it is made more attractive and it's a verb that ends in ED, now in New Yorker, it's not more attractive like beautiful, it's more attractive like the poles. New Yorker is a mag, and then craving, how do we get that? To where it's makeover. Craving is a need, and that goes on the outside, that's where the ED goes, and then its makeover is just an anagram of its. That's quite a hybrid. You got a container and a bit of a charade there, magnetized. This is just going to be mate to couple, and crony is your mate. Pal, Patsy. When I hear crony, I think mobsters, but Italian mobsters don't call each other mate. And blokes, Aussie blokes, don't call their friends their cronies. Not saying it's a bad clue, it's just a brilliant red herring. Oh, wait, I knew this was add here. Honor. So here we go. 21 down is also themed. Do we have any others? We got 5, 6. So, this is add here, for sure. Crony was as well, 24 down. So that means there's only, we've had 5, 6, 7, there's only 2 left. And then the rest are just going to be regular impossible clues. Tell me this is Batmania. That's all I can see now. Why did I do that to myself? I think that is the 8th platoon and a module of study. What's a module of study? Is that a unit? Of course it's a unit. Double meaning there. That's a platoon. So 2 down is also themed clue. We've got a T there now. Loves to ignore outcast. Do we take the O's out of outcast louts and then anagram it? Does that give us 10 letters? Yes, it does. So it's UT cast Lutz. Lutz. So cat actor. Not seeing anything there. What's an underground cache? Underground, is it a cactus? No, wait, we'd need another C, surely. What am I looking for? Can't see anything to slut. Is it a salt something? I think the U would have to be in the first word, because otherwise you're just left with 2 U's at the end. But then all I can see is slut. Cult. Underground. Oh, it's gotta be a cult something. Cult status. Oh, thank God. What a dangerous anagram. What's this? Donates. That'll be bestows. Best owls. Brilliant. And there's our final themed clue. 4 down. And that's all of them. 9 themed clues that all carry on for reasons that I'm still not 100% sure of. Bestows. What a delight. This must be KPIs. Hopefully this isn't a U2 reference that I should know, because I do not know U2, because I don't like them. Recycled garbage means it's not garbage anymore. Nah, break. Okay, I'm back. I'm looking at the chat now. Is it a sneaky surface? Oh no. Dictator as in, this is a homophone? Oh no. Oh no. I even said it for 19 down. A stir is a brouhaha. Brew, haha. The T is the brew. That was a good nudge, Gavin. Thank you very much. I even said it for 19 down. Something that's a carry-on is a brouhaha. So that's half of what we got. So surely this must be luggage then, because that's the other meaning of carry-on. Detailed gun gives us the GU, but they're backwards. Then a crack? Cases would be the literal. A detailed gun would be a Luger. A crack is a gag. Here it is. Your crack is G-A-G. A crack, like a joke. That's a gag. The gun is a Luger, and that gives us cases, which is luggage. Singing group. Recycled garbage. Is this going to be like a grey? No, I'm thinking of the grey water cycle. No, I'm going to go to this one because it ends in a U. So it's not Batmania. Good. We know that. Wait, I've just seen this. It's Glee Club. It must be. A singing group. Decent. Good is the G. Decency is the EEC. Okay. Decency occasionally. So that's the alternation. But it contributes to recycled garbage. Club? No, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Must be bull. There's 2 L's there. The first one's not accounted for. Recycled garbage means garbage, which is bull. Recycled, which is backwards. What is this? It's 2 U's. Crook. Must be nauseous? It's an anagram of season plus 2 U's. That's diabolical. Alright. 3 clues left. I'm not going to break last week's record, but it was a tougher crossword. It's going to be a setter like a dog? Is it setter like me? Is it DA? What else are pots and pans? They're not... Is it iron? Iron something. Ironware. Setter is I. Now is busted. That's an anagram there. Among bloody, which is rare. Ironware. I don't have any cast iron skillets. I should get one. Then I would have got that sooner. Mastertown. Batmanju. I'll just put that in. Go to bed. It's easier. Swiss Eminence. Oh, this must be the Matterhorn. Stuff is matter, and a road warning is a horn. A Swiss eminence. It is an eminence, something emanating out of the ground. It's the Matterhorn. So this is Kathmandu. That is spelt wrong, right? There's an H in there somewhere, isn't there? Superhero is Batman. Take the heading off, you get Atman. Daughter is the D. In perverse British is UK. Wait, no, I'm still wrong. Show me what I've got wrong. It's not KPIs. Okay, well, of course it wasn't going to be. It must be Opus then. It's just work. OP, that's what it's short for. Hey, there it is. Alright. Mercy me, David Astle. Just, brilliant, man. Now, work. Finished, over. Finished is up. Over means put that backwards. And that goes halfway through personal reflection. SO? Because the middle two letters of personal are SO. I guess they are halfway through. And then you reflect that, and that, but hang on, where do you get, no, that can't be it. Because then, what tells you to put the finished inside the OS? I can't justify that one. Who's got it? How anticlimactic. Is it an alternate spelling, though? Nope, it looks like the Nepalese would take issue with that. Spelling changed in the mid to late 70s. I see. He probably grew up in the 70s, yeah. As far as I know. Oh, what a cracker. So I'll stand here and revel in it a little bit. Every single one of these was a delight. Rightio, everybody. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm gonna go celebrate with another drink and get a good night's sleep.